I called Carson. I said, hey, you okay with shutting the food truck down and just doing Kosmo full time? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. When you're here next. And he just left. Like, this is like 5:30 in the evening.
He just left.
Yeah. I said, let's clean out the food truck. He goes, I'm on my way.
He came back.
He came back.
Oh, he was
and
like,
we cleaned that food truck out right there. And I think 2 weeks later, I had it sold.
Jeez. It had its day, though. It was good.
Welcome to another episode of Kosmo Unfiltered. I'm your host, Kosmo.
Boom.
My boy Wes.
I'm here.
What's up, bro?
Man.
Well, we kind of kicked this one off on the last episode, but I think we can really go into depth on it here.
Okay.
We talked about it quite a bit, but on this one we're going to talk about the secret ingredient that I believe will change your Philly cheesesteak experience for life.
How often do you make a Philly cheesesteak?
Not very often.
Have there been times where you made it more often?
Yeah. When I had the food truck, I'd
that's right. I remember
100
those.
of them.
I remember those.
You know,
I think it's how I met you. I had a Philly cheesesteak at your spot.
Yeah, they were really, really good, but not.
How'd you do it then? How'd you get the ribeye out? Did you do
I didn't do
ribeye?
ribeye. I did chopped brisket.
Oh, that's why.
Which is actually, I think, you know.
Why are you just saying that now?
It's just different. It's just different.
Why have you been sleeping on that this whole time?
I haven't. I thought everybody knew it was brisket.
You thought everybody knew.
It is that we are in Oklahoma. So
every time you make a Philly, it's with that shaved ribeye.
Here, but when I was in the food truck, I called it.
That was also in Oklahoma.
Yeah, but I called it my Oklahoma cheesesteak.
Well, never did I ever receive that information. I'm sure I'd know if I ate one.
That was chopped brisket.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably better than ribeye.
So is that your secret, or you got another one?
No, that's not the secret, but that is a pretty good secret. Now that I think
that's a really good secret.
Yeah, chopped brisket, chop the whole damn thing,
good
fat all
night. Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you throw it around with the cheese and the oil onions. And oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the secret ingredient is, you ready for this?
I don't care what it is now.
QP mayo.
QP mayo. I did notice they've gotten a facelift.
Yes, they have,
because it used to be like, what is in that bottle?
It like said QP mayo
in like.
Yeah.
It was printed on it was in the bottle, in the plastic.
I as a matter of fact, I don't even think the bottle had anything on it.
Well,
it was the wrapper
right
around the two bottles that tied two bottles together.
Well, you used to get it on Amazon, and it would show up unrefrigerated. You know, and it's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Which, granted, everything's unrefrigerated from Amazon, but it's like, I don't know what I'm eating.
Yeah.
QP. Well,
QP mayo.
Now it's on the scene. Do you think they make sushi with it? Is that what it is?
I'm sure.
Because it's from over there, right?
Yeah.
It's Japanese mayo.
I don't know.
Man, you got lots of secrets.
Let's look.
QP mayo. Let's just pull up the Amazon link. Well, heck, I don't even know how to spell it now. Okay.
Yeah. KEWPI.
Japanese mayonnaise bundle. Yeah, they're all branded. This looks nice now. This is not what it looked like. It's got a little baby on it.
Yeah.
What in the world? Two-way chef cap.
Yeah. Apparently
gluten-free, kosher.
Our internet is actually garbage here. Or
what do you think the first ingredient is?
Oh, it's gotta be MSG.
Soybean oil.
Really? Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, man. Tablespoon has 110 calories in it.
I am trying to find the ingredient.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yep.
Give me 220 calories of mayonnaise on that sandwich, please.
I do not see. Oh, there it is. Vegetable oil.
Yep. Egg yolk.
Canola oil, soybean oil, egg yolk, vinegar, salt, MSG.
Oh, red wine vinegar. That probably gives it a little. Well, is there vinegar in regular mayonnaise?
I don't know.
Heck if I know.
Probably is.
QP is good, I will say.
Let's see. Duke's Mayo ingredients.
Oh, it comes in a squeeze bag.
Well, shoot. Looks like Duke's is about the same. Soybean oil. Can anybody just... I guess you could use avocado oil.
Does mayonnaise have vinegar? Usually vinegar or lemon juice. I feel like I've heard of lemon juice. What's an acid, I guess? There is an avocado oil mayonnaise.
Soybean oil, eggs, water, distilled and cider vinegar, salt, some kind of paprika, natural flavors, calcium, disodium. All right.
Well,
now you know.
Now we know.
Learn about... And I'll be honest with you, I don't eat mayo.
Yeah, no, I don't. Not a lot.
I don't have many sandwiches.
I eat it infrequently enough that I question if it's good when I go to use it. That stuff lasts forever. I pull it out and thinking, how long has this been in here?
Yeah. No. And I always think if I'm gonna if I go, we need to make sandwiches, I'm like, get a new mayo.
Yeah, brand new one.
Yeah. I
did mayo on the turkey as a binder back at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Threw that shit away after I was done. It was like the end of a jar, It was the cheap stuff. I thought, I'm just going to use the knife again. Who cares? Dropped it straight in the trash. I know I did.
Yeah.
There's a brand new jar in the fridge we'd used like one time.
Nuh-uh.
I go to use it the other day. Could not get it out of my head. Like the intrusive thoughts won. I was like, I can't eat that. I threw it away because I was like, the remotest, most slightest chance. I was like, I'm not doing it. Same thing. New mayo or bust. Can't risk it.
Yep. Nope. That's not going to be something I want to puke up.
I still say we got to run this back and do chopped brisket.
Okay.
Like that. You have not broadcasted that.
Oh, I thought you knew.
I've spoken as the one who has edited everything you've said for the last 5 years.
You sure we haven't done a...
It has never been a topic.
Oh, okay.
You left that the day you closed the food truck. It's probably the last time you thought about it. And that was a quick decision.
Maybe. No, that didn't take long.
That took 35 minutes.
No, it didn't take long. It took it took me about 35 minutes to get the spreadsheet together. And then once I saw the data.
Well, I mean, maybe people need to hear the story then, because it's been long enough.
So when I quit my job and did Kosmos full time, I've just always been a guy with 2 jobs.
Well, you had the trailer already.
Yeah.
You were competing.
Yeah. And I thought, well, I'll open up a food truck and I'll supplement my income by selling barbecue.
Yep.
And then, doing Kosmos.
You, Carson, Jill.
It actually at the time it was me, Carson, and Jill. Yeah. Matt and Alex weren't here yet.
Because I remember at that time in Oklahoma City, they had that big food truck rally, H&8.
Yeah.
And that was huge.
Was it 60, 70,000 people show up?
It was insane.
Yeah.
Like.
Once a month.
And I mean, you think about what's down there now, none of that was there.
None of it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think Brian put that whole area on the map.
They should all pay him
bukus.
Just for, it was elemental.
Yeah.
Jerky Doug was down there.
Yeah.
And that, there was nothing else. Like Ludivine was there.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Was the ramen place there at the time? I don't think so.
No. That came out of that, I feel like, because that was about 2016, I think, when they opened. Mm-hmm. And they're still open. And man, they built buildings down there. I mean, there was across from, you probably parked your truck in front of it. It was like a home for guys to get back on their feet who had struggled with drug and substance abuse.
Right behind the coffee shop.
Yeah, and they took that place down and gave it a new face, and it's all restaurants now. But that's how desirable that property was then. But
so I ran the food truck, and after a year, the food truck took up 80-90% of my time.
Had to.
Well, I started looking at the numbers, and it didn't even bring in you've heard though 80% or
80-20, 80% of your time.
80-20, yeah. What is it? 80% of your problems come from 20% of your or something or whatever it is.
You need to spend 80% of your time on the stuff that's the most profitable, right?
Well, I've never heard that. But anyways, with me, I went, oh my gosh, I'm spending 90% of my time on something that's bringing in less than 10% worth of revenue.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's stupid.
That's a charity.
Yeah, that's charity. I said, okay, I'll shut it down. And I had people in the books and everything, and not that many that I couldn't get out of because there was other food trucks and stuff like that. But I called Carson and I said, hey, you okay with shutting a food truck down and just doing Kosmo full time? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. When you're here next, and he just left. Like, this is like 5:30 in the evening.
He just left.
Yeah. I said, let's clean out the food truck. He goes, I'm on my way.
He came back.
He came back.
Oh, he
and we cleaned that food truck out right there. And I think 2 weeks later, I had it sold.
Jeez. It had its day, though. It was good.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. But, you know, it was a lot of problems, a lot of hassles.
Man, much. And the way y'all did it, too. I remember Amy and I have just been married just a couple months, maybe. Had to have been. And I remember we got on our bikes and we rode down there.
Yeah.
Because they had bike valet. We thought that was so cool. Because so many people turned up. There's nowhere to park. Parked our bike inside. And I remember we walked down and got food. And that was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was good times.
Not for 10% profit, though.
That's the cheesesteak that I served here in Oklahoma.
Chopped brisket.
But I did order the rolls from Omarosa.
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah. So I had them shipped in.
And that's the ones from Philly.
Yeah, those are the ones from Philly.
So they've got trucks that drive around. You see them every day dropping off rolls.
It's good bread.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good bread.
That's why you had no margin.
No, and people say, you know, this is expensive because I think at the time it was.
Dude, I
think it was $12.
That's a great price.
$12 for, and it was a big cheesesteak.
Huge, yeah.
Big cheesesteak.
That's funny, man. People would go crazy for a $12 sandwich, like cheesesteak like that now.
Oh, yeah.
With chopped brisket on it?
Yeah, that's $20 now.
What were you cooking on back then?
Cooking.
Like smoking all the brisket on.
I had the old hickory.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, ELEC.
Yep.
So I'd smoke them on there, chop them all, and then, you know, you want onions and peppers, you know.
Get back there to chopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Knock them out.
Your secret was not what I thought it was going to be.
No, that's it. And mayo. I wish I would have put the mayo on one of those back then.
Golly. Well, it's time to run it back.
Man, I saw a kid that was probably 7 years old house 2 of those things.
I believe it.
House. I mean, like, quick. He said, that's the best thing I've ever had in my life. Give me another one. I was like, okay.
He died that day.
He didn't even get out of line.
He just stood there.
It was that, like, he got it. He ordered. He paid.
Ate it in line.
Stood right there where we handed it. Ate it right there.
Said, let me have another.
Opened the window and said, give me another.
So run it back.
Yeah, he wasn't going to go stand back in line because we had a line back then, you know.
Oh, dude, down the street.
50, 60, 80, 100 deep. We would sell that whole food truck out of everything in 2.5 hours.
Yep.
I mean, just as fast as we could.
Man.
So.
It's all right.
That's my secret. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you ever tried mayo on a cheesesteak?
Or chopped brisket.
And would you try it? Because I promise you.
Will we try it?
Game changer.
Yes.
Game freaking changer. Even if you like provolone. I would actually eat a Philly cheesesteak with provolone if it had mayo.
How bipartisan of you.
I don't know. I'm a giver.
No, you're not. Not when it comes to your cheese.
No, you're right. You're right. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. Leave us a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next podcast. Peace.